Hello everyone, I am Leo Francis from Cherry Mobile's digital marketing team, and we're here at the Cherry Mobile headquarters with
Jay
Sir
Balacano of MobileTech19.com. Hi guys, please stay tuned to the Cherry Mobile show. We're going to be giving away 3 phones, but you need to watch all the way until the end because we're going to be asking 3 questions. And those questions need to be answered at the end of the show, and they all need to be correct, alright? So please stay tuned.
Yes, stay tuned. So, nagkakamali kayo, hindi ako yung host ng show na to. I will introduce you sa aming actual host. Sino nga ba yung host namin for today?
Excuse me, ID ko po. ID
Ay.
ko. Hey, what's up? What's up, Leo?
Ayan. Hello, Vic.
Hey,
Ayan.
how you doing? What's up? Hey guys, what's up? It's Victor Basa. And if you guys were here the last time, this is actually the 4th episode of the Cherry Mobile Show. So it's a monthly show of Cherry Mobile where we show the latest gadgets, we show the latest phones, and we bring it straight to you. So guys, make sure you also listen to the questions na itatanong namin sa inyo.
Yeah, throughout the show.
Throughout the show kasi mamibigay kami ng phones later, diba? Alright, so all you have to do is ask your questions, and then if you get the answers correct,
Yeah.
three questions,
Definitely you need to be all correct at the end of the show.
and then you'll be able to win your Cherry Mobile phone. Okay, so I have some friends with me. Let me just turn you over.
Hi guys!
Hi,
Hello sa mga
guys.
ka-share natin dyan. We have few announcements to make. So, starting this month, mga ka-share makakapag-load na kayo to any Pure Gold stores. That's nationwide. Makakapag-load kayo via Globe Autoload Max. And another good news, pwede na rin kayo mag-load to any SM malls. Makakabili kayo dyan ng Cherry Prepaid SIM at makakabili kayo ng call and text cards for Cherry Prepaid. Okay.
Alright, thank you. Alright guys, if you haven't liked the Cherry Mobile page yet, please do, so you can get the chance to win the phones. Ano ba yung mga phones na pamimigay? I know there's a Flare.
Yeah, a Flare S5 DTV,
Yes.
S5 Lite DTV,
Okay.
Flare X Lite, and what was the other one? Well, later we'll see.
Yeah, later we'll see. Alright guys, like FB at Cherry Mobile. Alright, now we're approaching our very cool studio. It's one of those places that really make it very conducive to discussion, and syempre to see the latest phones from Cherry Mobile. Alright, so let me just set that up. And here we go. Hi guys.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Hey.
Damn, I know you. And
I'm Eric.
Eric, how are you doing? Okay, cool. So let's just wait to get set up. Have you guys eaten? We have chips, may chips dito, and we also have cell phones, but you can't take the phones home. Well, you can. You can take the phones.
Closing tayo.
Great. Okay, so I think we're all situated na. Okay. Okay, akala ko may emoticon sa sa screen. May emoticon pala sa likod. Oh man. Alright, so hey guys, welcome to the Cherry Mobile Show when we are live. Alright. So, let me just introduce myself. I'm Victor Basa. I don't call myself Victor Basa. I just call myself Victor. I'm a blogger and a host. And please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jay Balacano here, owner and author of MobileTech19.com.
Okay, and we have our.
Okay, I'm Eric. I'm the project lead of Cherry Mobile. I basically develop phones and having fun working here.
Okay, so what exactly do you do for Cherry Mobile? Okay.
Let's test the phone. So, every phone na lumalabas sa market, dumadaan sa amin.
Okay.
Then after that, even it passed, then for actually 4 years now, work.
Okay.
So that long.
Great. All right, can you tell me a little bit more about your blog?
Yeah. Well, I started out just like probably a lot of you. I would browse like Yugatech or Tech Pinas or Unbox, and like after a while, like I'd be commenting really long comments, so they'd get long enough now. Why didn't I just make this into a blog? So that's how it started. I turned like my comments, all my thoughts that I put into comments, and I turned it into a blog.
Right, because at least then you'll be able to help out more readers, and
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. Oh, guys, your URL, what's your URL?
It's mobiletechpinoy.com.
Okay, and mine naman is victorbasa.net. So, guys, hi to Sol Medina for sharing the video. Thanks, guys, and to Jeffrey Binluan. All right, great. Okay, so you guys are watching the Cherry Mobile Show. We are live. This isn't pre-recorded. Ano po kami, buhay po kami. Buhay na buhay po kami. So,
If we mess up, it's real.
yeah. All right. So I think now it's time for our Cherry POV. Okay. So Cherry POV is where we discuss about the latest things happening, and of course the latest shows and the latest newest phones from Cherry Mobile. So do you guys watch any series? Series ba kayo?
Yes.
Ano yung mga series na pinapanood nyo?
I watch Game of Thrones.
Definitely Game of Thrones. I absolutely hate it when someone spoils it for me.
Right.
So I catch it every Monday at 9 a.m.
So
Before
nag-ano
I-
ka sa social media, nag-AWOL ka sa social media para hindi mabasa yung spoilers.
Well, hindi naman. Actually, I've unfollowed everyone who spoiled things in the past.
Kinabother.
Yeah.
Right.
Unfollowing is the polite thing to do, okay?
Yeah, I'm actually, siguro na-spoil na siya sa akin. But yung sa Game of Thrones naman, you just have to know na, okay, ito yung medyo binibuild up. I think siya yung matatanggal. Siya
Right.
yung matutulog.
Right. Pag masyado ka nang na-attach, alam na.
Oo. Alright. So, I know that we have new offerings now, di ba? Sa phone. So, ano ba kayo? Are you more
House Lair.
house player?
Yes.
Oo nga pala. May ano ba? May house player yun. May house player and house
House design.
designer. That's cool. So, why do you choose the house player?
Okay, so it's basically the cheapest brand that we have, lineup that we have. So, Lair P1 actually have dual camera. So, yun. It takes bokeh effect na it emphasizes the subject, blurring the background and making the main subject as very clear.
Parang ni-emphasize niya,
Yes.
parang binibigyan niya ng focus yung sa subject. Kasi usually, to get that effect, to get that, the subject separation, kailangan, like, you need a huge camera to do that,
Yeah,
diba?
yes.
Usually,
Usually you would need a DSLR or bridge camera to achieve that kind of effect. But
Right.
for just like the Flare P1 is just 3,999 pesos.
Yes.
And you've got that dual camera technology there achieving that same effect
Yes.
for a fraction of the price.
Definitely. And the P1, I know that also has a removable
Battery.
battery.
But for the P1 Plus,
Okay.
it's non-removable.
Okay. That's okay because it has a larger battery na din, diba?
So, hindi pa lang.
Yes, okay. And of course, 3.5mm jack. So, if you want to watch your shows, you can get it there. Or, ano na tayo? House Desire.
Yep.
House Desire.
I like the Desire series, particularly the Desire R8, because it also has the dual cameras, but it's aligned, the positioning is perfect for landscape. See? So, right, now, most dual camera phones have it aligned, like positioned this way. But this one, it's perfect for landscape photography. Now, it also has like 3 gig RAM, 32 gig storage, and a premium look and feel to it. So, like for just like 9,999 pesos, you're getting a relatively premium feeling and performing phone for just like a third of the price of a flagship.
Okay, you mentioned it's 32 gig, expandable.
Yeah.
It's a dual SIM.
Yeah, dual SIM, and then the second slot is a hybrid slot, meaning it accepts either a second SIM or a micro SD, up to 64 gigabytes supported.
All right. Okay, great. So you also have the dual camera. You mention mo sa akin kanina before we went live
Yeah.
that it's at a good orientation
Yeah.
to shoot the landscape that
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, personally, I prefer like shooting and landscape orientation versus portraits. So when and that means you're like holding it like this when you're taking your photos. And a lot of the other phones that have dual cameras, they're aligned. Can I have that? They're aligned like this, and you won't usually. I mean, how do you take your photos? It's usually like this, right?
Right.
But with the Desire R8, and I think this is probably the first dual camera phone I've seen, or I don't know, I probably don't get out that much. But this is the first one that I've seen that has it aligned for perfect for landscape.
Okay. So there's like a natural viewing angle. There's an easy position. It's almost like having a camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like having a camera, like a standalone camera. Okay, so I think now now it's time to ask our viewers some questions so that they get the chance to win. Well, ang unang question pa lang to. So the first question is, if you guys were listening, ano yung 3 Cherry Mobile Flare. Okay. Ano yung 4 Cherry Mobile Flare and Desire phones na pinakita now? Okay. Ulitin ko Ano yung 4 Cherry Mobile Flare and Desire phones na pinakita kanina? Alright. Huwag mo makita. Baka malaman. Okay. Alright. Yung mga giveaways will be...
Alright, like winners will be able to win a Flare S5 Plus, a Flare X Lite, and a Flare S5 Lite DTV. Now, again, remember, this isn't the only question you guys will be answering. There are 3 questions, and you need to stay until the end of the show to hear those 3 questions. And you need to answer those 3 questions correctly in a single comment.
Hindi yung answer lang ang answer.
No.
Hindi pwede. Hindi kayo mananalo. Kailangan tama.
Right. And hindi pwede yung isang answer, isang comment. Hindi pwede yan. Now, you guys have until 12 midnight to answer those 3 questions. And on Monday, July 31, that's when 3 winners will be randomly chosen and announced. And it doesn't stop there because you need to claim your phones. And the first person to claim their phone will have their choice between those 3 phones. And then syempre the second person will only have two left to choose from.
Right.
And then syempre yung pangatlo na makakarating sa Cherry Mobile offices, you get stuck with the last one.
Okay guys, let me just remind you, no flooding. Right? No flooding. Answer once, answer correctly. But you can answer more than once, but just don't flood. Kasi it won't help your chances. Baka yung tao na nagre-review, baka mainis.
Baka makapasay niyo.
Yeah, so basta just answer correctly, answer wisely, and of course answer very graciously.
Answer correctly.
Oh, good. I think now it's time for our unboxing. Lipat na tayo guys. Lipat na tayo sa Studio 2. Diba? Meron tayong Studio 2. This is a new studio that we set up especially for you guys for our unboxing. Yeah. Alright, so hey guys. How you guys doing? If you want to ask any questions, you can just ask and I will answer it straight. Hi to Mace. Thank you for sharing the video. We appreciate it. Thank you. All right, we are here now. So our Studio 2, our unboxing area. All right.
Fine, guys.
We're here now, sa unboxing area. All right, great. So, how are you guys? Long time no see. parang kanina lang. I'm glad you guys helped yourself to do some snacks already. Alright, so we're here now to open up a new phone. And and I actually see it in the corner of my eye, Eric. Can you tell us about the phone that we're going to be unboxing today?
Okay. Right now we're unboxing Taiji. Okay. So unbox that.
Okay, let's move it. Let's move it more towards the camera. All right. Great. So the Taiji. So can I ask a little bit about the specs?
Okay, specs. It has 16 gig of RAM, 3 gig of RAM, then it basically ran on an octa-core. But ang pinaka-special sa kanya is the dual LCD, dual display. Okay.
Oh, the dual display. So I was asking you kanina, why the Taiji? Why that name?
Taiji, basically in Chinese, it's the yin and yang.
Okay.
So it's the two sides.
Okay.
So yun, two sides, the front and the back. Basically incorporates Taiji.
Oh, so parang the duality. The duality, basta the dual screens. And I have a question. It comes in how many colors?
It comes in two colors, black and gold.
Black and gold. Okay.
So this
Oh,
one's
so
gold.
so ito yung gold. Ito yung gold. All right. Great. So, can you talk more about the screen and the back, which is
Yeah, why would you need two screens?
Okay, so one, basically typical Android phone. So user may mga colored. But the special we're talking about is the black and white screen. So the e-ink, it's basically for our reader. It has no backlight, so mas maganda siya sa mata. Hindi siya nakakapagod magbasa.
It's like reading on paper.
it's e-ink. It's
Mhm.
e-ink na siya.
Yeah, like your Kobo ebook readers.
Oh, so it's like yung mga reader na. So it's like you have an ebook reader and you have a cell phone na rin.
Mhm.
So you don't have to keep two things. You don't have to charge two things. And kapag na-low bat ka, pwede mong gamitin.
As reader din.
Okay, great. JM, have you had any experience with the Taiji?
Well, yeah, actually, I'm using the Taiji.
Wow!
Kaso
May
low bat
baon,
na.
may baon.
Kaso
Low
low
bat,
bat.
ngayon naka-on pa siya kasi.
Yeah, because that's the way e-ink works,
Yeah.
right? So, and the battery is like 2,500 milliamperes, but the e-ink is battery saving because it doesn't have like the backlight. So not only is it easier on the eyes, it's also like battery saving because there's no.
Cool. It actually looks like Game Boy. Ano yung Game Boy?
Right.
Yung Game Boy na... Cool. That's
Game Boy.
cool. Alright. So, ano ba yung laman ng box? If you get the Taiji, if you purchase, it comes with in-ear earphones.
Yeah, and these actually look better than your typical like in-ear phones that come with like the standard box. It has a nice build, metal, I think,
Metal yan, metal.
and braided cord,
They are
So, yeah.
noise reducing.
and also
They're
more
noise
durable
reducing. Okay.
because it's braided.
Alright. Actually, looks ang ganda ng packaging. It's so ano. I like the
And
design.
there's a SIM ejector tool, as well as the manual.
Okay. And then
Yung box is manual din siya eh. It teach you how to use the phone.
Ah,
Mm.
cool. So like as you're opening your Taiji, you're looking at
it's like you're reading a book. That's what it is. It's a book.
Yes.
Ngayon ko lang na-gets.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you've got, okay, so this is something that you don't usually see. Extra earbuds in case they don't fit your ears. You've got the small and the large. Then of course you've got the USB cable and the charger, which is rated at, now this is usually something I look at or like point out when I'm doing reviews.
Yeah, the speed of the charging.
Yeah, output 1.2 milliampere.
Oh, that's decent.
Yeah,
That's
1,000.
decent considering for
Decent output.
yeah, decent output. Okay, so Jay, I'll be asking you about your observation and since you've been using it for a while. How is the phone?
Yeah, like I've been using it recently and I've been using it at the office and I have a lot of office mates who are heavy readers and like they look at the phone and they, hey, what's that? Is this a case? Is this a case? No, are you using your phone wrong? Why are you looking at your phone backwards? No, this is an ebook, like an e-ink reader. And they say, cool, wow, and there's like 32 gigs of storage.
Yeah.
And how much storage space does like your regular EPUB file take up? Very small, right? So how many books can you load up in 32 gigs of storage? I can't do the math. You want to do the math, fine by me, but that's a lot of books that you can fit in here.
You know what? And that's really good considering, kasi like sometimes, di ba, minsan kapag Facebook ka lagi, it's nice to read actual books or the novels, and it's also really enriching.
Yeah.
It's very enriching, and of course you can also learn more.
Mhm.
All right. So, how do you activate the e-ink?
Okay.
Paano ba ina-activate yung e-ink?
Kasi kasha isang library dyan eh.
Isang library.
Oh.
And I know that they have yung free e-book sites. Legal e-book sites na libre. Like for example, if you want to read yung mga classics, or if you want to read up on like, it's easier because like imagine if you're a college student,
Notes.
ilang years na akong wala sa college, so I can remember having to bring a lot of notes.
Yeah.
So i-load mo na lang sa phone mo, tas,
Exactly.
di ba? Okay, great. So can we have a recap of the features?
Right.
I know the
Yeah, but basically, like the switch between your regular LCD screen and the e-ink screen, you just hold down on the power button until the menu pops up, and then it'll ask you if you want to switch to the secondary screen. And when you switch to the secondary screen, it'll be the e-ink reader where you can read your books. And then there's also a second mode, which is the mirror mode. So, like if you're trying to preserve your battery but still use your phone, you're not actually reading a book, you're just using your phone and trying to preserve the battery. You would be using the mirror mode, which would like mirror the exact same contents from the front and mirror it on the back. So you can still use it to read your SMS messages, your emails, and stuff like that.
all right. So who would you recommend this phone to?
Well, like I would recommend it to students, definitely students or people who are like lawyers who need to read a lot of books. Also, like just heavy readers straight out. And I mean, like if you're also concerned about saving the battery, that's also something that you consider because like the e-ink screen preserves battery. There's no backlight. It's easier on the eyes. So like even if the battery is just 2,500 milliamperes, it's not going to drain your battery as quickly.
Okay, great. So this is actually really interesting. I love this phone. It's a cool phone.
Yeah, I have the same reaction from my office mates.
Yeah, but I think I would like the black one. The bus was it's all black. Okay, cool. All right, so thanks for sharing your views and of course on the specs. It's really impressive. I think it's time for our second question. Okay, so our second question. You want to do the honors?
Okay. So if you guys were listening, you guys should know this. What is the best feature of the Cherry Mobile Taiji? It's only one, right? Only one feature that you need to point out.
Okay.
And again, remember, this is the second question in a series of 3 questions that you need to answer correctly. And you need to answer all those 3 questions in one comment at the end of the show. You guys will have until midnight to answer. And then on Monday, July 31, that's when 3 winners will be randomly chosen. And it doesn't stop there because the first person to claim their prize at the Cherry Mobile offices will get to pick from those 3. And what are those 3? It's the Cherry Mobile Flare X-Lite, the Flare S5 Plus, and
the S5 DD.
S5 DTV. There. So again, if you're the first one, you'll be able to get the best pick between the 3. If you're the second person to come here, you'll be stuck with the remaining 2. And if you're the third person, well, I mean, say nyo yung tira.
Alright, let's ask the question again. So guys, ano ang best feature, last, only one ng Cherry Mobile IG? Okay,
Best feature.
best feature. So I think, thank you guys. Now it's time for Cherry Talk. So Cherry Talk is a segment where we ask about like not insider information, industry information and industry-related questions about users and of course about Cherry Mobile. All right, so let me ask JM first.
Okay.
So JM, what was the first Cherry Mobile phone that you reviewed?
Okay, so this one I definitely remember because Cherry Mobile promoted it on their Facebook page. This was when I was just starting out, so I was only like getting like 20 to 100 views a day, and then like all of a sudden I look at my stats and there's like 2,000, 3,000 views. Like what? Did I hit big time? Thank you, Cherry Mobile. But that phone was the Cherry Mobile WB100. I think this was way back in 2012 or 2013 when I was just starting. Hindi pa nga siya yung mobiletechnoid.com. It was mobiletechnoid.wordpress.com. So like it's a long way back. And that the reason that I decided to review that phone or why it grabbed my attention in the first place was because like it was Android, like a local Android phone. There weren't a lot of those back in 2012. And then it was also like one of the first Snapdragon phones, Qualcomm Snapdragon. Like, wait a minute, I've only been seeing Snapdragon on on high-end international brands, and all of a sudden it's on Cherry Mobile. Okay, I gotta get this phone. So there, it only had like 512 MB RAM, I think, and then like 4 gigs of storage, I forget. But you know, like at the time, it was a pretty bang for buck phone. Yep.
I have a question. Ano impression mo sa Cherry Mobile?
Right now or back then?
First impression.
Okay, well, as a brand, like right now, I think they're one of the best in terms of offering the best bang for buck. Like at 3,999
Hindi the
pesos.
best, dapat the best.
Well, I don't want to speak with absolutes, right?
Yeah.
But they're definitely one of the best in terms of bang for buck.
Okay.
Like example, the Flare P1.
Yes.
You're already getting dual camera technology on a phone that costs just 3,999 pesos. So right, like
Yeah.
for just 4K, that's a dual camera phone. And where are you usually seeing dual cameras on higher end phones, right?
I wish I had a Cherry Mobile when I was in high school.
Mhm.
Di ba high school, ano ba yung mga cellphone doon? It was expensive. It was
Yeah.
hindi pa siya Android, wala pa siyang games, wala pa siyang e-reader. Ano na yun?
Ang dami na nagbago.
There's so much new features now.
Back when I was in college, I think I missed the smartphone era, and we would be taking notes. And now I think
Now they take pictures now?
yeah, students just take a picture of the blackboard and that's it. Yun na yung
Tapos
notes.
na yung notes.
You know, if I had a smartphone, siguro baka na ako. Dean's list na.
Right.
On Dean's list na.
Totoo.
Okay, so what's your favorite Cherry Mobile phone and why?
My recent most favorite Cherry Mobile phone was the Cherry Mobile M1. It was like, I'm pretty sure it was the first, I think, or maybe the first to actual market, not the first one to announce, but it was like the first one to sport Helio X20 processor by MediaTek, which is like their high-end processor at the time. And even until now, it's still a pretty good processor. So yeah, that was one of my favorites. It was also capable of recording 2K videos, right?
I think 4K.
Oh, 4K. Okay, I stand corrected. So yeah, Cherry Mobile M1. But right now, the Desire R8 is definitely my favorite right now because it's in the pipeline for me in terms of what I'll be reviewing soon and also giving away on mobiletechnoid.com. So the Desire R8 because dual cameras nga, and then premium design, premium feel, premium, like it fits very well in the hand.
Yes. And of course, it's a full HD.
Yeah, full HD, 5.5, yeah, 5.5
Like
inch full HD.
5.5. Okay. So since you have a tech blog and you know a lot about the phones, you will also know which phones na i-recommend sa mga
Typical user.
typical users. So, what would you recommend for, let's say, a gamer?
Well, for games, I would actually.
You have to go high.
Yeah, well, not necessarily like super high end. I've given it some thought, and parang the problem with games isn't typically like whether the processor is high end.
Okay.
It's actually battery. So among the Cherry mobile phones, alin ba yung battery oriented? I believe it's the Flare S5 Power.
Right.
So that's definitely one that has enough juice to like power your gaming sessions. 6,000 milliamps.
6,000 milliamps.
Yes.
Oh,
Crazy,
okay.
right? So yun, like how long can you game without charging? Usually like with my phones now, parang like I charge twice a day whenever I play my favorite game.
Charge pa siya kung naglalaro.
You
Yeah.
can't use the Taiji ulobat kung pwede ka mag-grade skate. Sayang naman yung experience mo.
Right.
Alright, so the Cherry Mobile, what was that?
S5 Power
S5 Power
Mhm.
for games.
for games, yeah.
For games. Alright. So,
How about photography?
Well, for photography, I would choose the Desire R8 over the Flare P1 Plus, because like the Flare P1 Plus is like the higher end version of the Flare P1, which is also dual cameras. But the Desire R8 has a better execution of the dual camera technology. So it's like it takes the bokeh effect. The bokeh effect is more seamless when you want to take advantage of that feature, and it's also quicker, like overall faster experience, snappier. Yes.
okay. And our last recommendation, paano naman sa mga mas frugal for the ano, kapag medyo conscious ka sa budget, yet gusto mo ng phone na very capable and still has a premium feel.
Right. Well, yun. I mean, it's not the cheapest in Cherry Mobile's lineup, but I would choose the Flare P1 kasi yun nga, you've got just about everything that you would need. It doesn't have 4G LTE, but it's got the dual cameras and then like a gig,
3G data.
like 3G data, a gig of RAM, and then how much storage?
16 gigs.
16 gig.
Okay.
And we're back. Alright, budget conscious. Thank you for those recommendations. So I'm gonna ask you naman, describe these particular smartphone trends using only one sentence or one word. Are you ready?
No.
Okay. 3D.
3D.
How about you?
For VR siguro, mga ganon.
VR. Yeah.
VR.
Games. Yeah. 3D games.
Games.
VR.
AR.
Augmented reality ka. Yan, okay. Big screens.
Tablets.
Okay.
6-inch akin.
6-inch. Okay. Fast charging.
Fast charging. Must have feature.
Must have feature.
And then,
Waterproofing.
Convenient. Well, I can I answer in more than one word?
You can do one sentence.
Okay. Pressure. Well, okay, must have feature.
Must have feature. Okay. Okay. All right. So there you have it. Thank you, JM. That was a good spiel of especially all of the features and the recommendation. You really know your stuff. And I would say, Cherry Mobile, you've been with Cherry Mobile for like a long time now. You've been featuring them, and you guys have been good together.
Yeah.
And I really think the Taiji and your another recommendations would be able to help our consumers make a good sound choice about which phone to get. So, on to our final question. Ito, what episode are we shooting now of Cherry Mobile Show?
Yeah. Pang ilang episode na ito ng Cherry Mobile Show. And remember, this is now the third question in a series of 3 questions that you need to answer at the end of the show. You guys will have until midnight to answer all 3 questions in a single comment, and they all need to be correct. Now, after that, 3 winners will be randomly chosen on Monday, July 31. And it doesn't stop there, because the first one to claim their phone at the Cherry Mobile offices will get the first pick between the 3 phones. So again, the 3 phones are the Flare X Lite, the Flare S5 Plus,
And sa mga mahilig sa TV.
yung Priano Velas, right?
Uh-huh.
Flare S5 Lite DTV.
Alright.
So the first one to come here to claim their prize will get the first pick of these 3. Second one will get the remaining 2. And then the last one will get the...
Yung last napakabait, di
Right.
ba? Binigay yung chance sa iba.
Mhm.
So, but guys, wag po kayo magpapahuli. Okay, so our first question, let me just repeat it for you guys para at least may chance kayo manalo, di ba? Because we want all of you guys to win. So, question number 1, ano yung 4 na Cherry Mobile Flare and Desire phones na pinakita kanina?
So I believe that one of the phones that we didn't get into was the Desire R7 Plus. Oh, okay, the Taiji. Sorry about that.
Okay, and question number 2, ano ang best feature, isa lang, ng Cherry Mobile Taiji? And of course, our question number 3,
Question number 3, what is the episode number? Pangilang episode na to ng Cherry Mobile Show?
okay, alright. So, thank you very much, Eric. Thank you for your time. And of course, JM, thank you for sharing your expertise and of course your insights into the industry tungkol sa tech and tungkol sa cellphones ng Cherry Mobile. So guys, thank you everybody for watching, and let me mention that next episode we will be going live here again sa Cherry Mobile head office. Live po ngayon, we're still live. We will go live in the last Friday of next month. So once again, this has been your host, Victor Basa. You can follow me at Victor Basa, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And
You can check me out at mobiletechpanoy.com.
Okay, and I'm married, so lagi lang ako nasa office.
Instagram, Twitter.
Wala Instagram, wala Twitter. So,
Single?
Okay.
Ano kasi confidential pala yung mga ginagawa mo. So, hindi mo pwede stories. Stories mo kaya itong beses, try mo lang. Hindi,
Bukas wala na ako dito.
See, he has to keep a life of secrecy just to keep our consumers happy. So, thank you guys. Thank you for watching the Cherry Mobile Show. See you guys next month. Let's open the, saan natin yung...